Sister Spouses exploded polygamy, uncovered Brown's youngster disregard. Sister Spouses Season 19 is right now on a break. However, the conversations about the family are fit as a fiddle. Numerous watchers are making a move to rewatch the series and look at the family's development and change over the long run. Many have understood the polygamous dynamic was never good for the kids, regardless of how the grown-ups attempted to paint what is happening. See what watchers are talking about on the web. Sister Spouses watchers note the youngsters' psychological wellness issues. While Sister Spouses fans for the most part love Christine and Janelle, they additionally recognize they were never wonderful guardians. As a matter of fact, most concur that every one of the grown-ups assumed a part in the family's obliteration somewhat. Not certain what they needed to achieve with the show, yet a Sister Spouses watcher began a post on Reddit. One thing is without a doubt, they were horrible guardians. I don't think any about them are terrible deliberately. There are just such a large number of individuals. What's more, even with 5 guardians, they were extended excessively far. The show ended up being even more an admonition sign against plural families rather than anything positive. The Overpowered proceeded to examine the number of the family's kids battled with psychological well-being issues. A considerable lot of the more established young ladies battled in the prior season, while watchers saw a few of the young men battle during the center seasons. The Overpowered even recognized Aurora Earthy Colored's fits of anxiety when Kody raised his voice. And each time they discussed the children's psychological wellness, they fault everything on moving. The Overpowered proceeded that the children were simply having seducer fits of rage, since they were distraught about moving. Not a chance. I think it goes a lot further. They blamed moving. Moving was only the straw that broke the camel's back that overpowered the children to such an extent. The Redditor likewise referenced Truly, the most youthful of the first 13 youngsters. They called attention to how Kody persistently disregarded her for Robin's youngsters. By the day's end, the Overpowered felt that Truly was in the most ideal spot with David and Christine in Utah. They trusted she got the adoration and consideration she merited from her stepfather. Other Reddit clients told in. As a general rule, Reddit clients concurred with the Overpowered's feelings. Looking back, it's been extremely awful for Sister Spouses fans to inspect the close-to-home injury the kids supported. Other Redditors composed. It was lamentable to see Janelle and Christine consent to tearing their youngsters out of Las Vegas. That is the point at which they ought to have supported their youngsters and adhered to it. They continually discuss not having sufficient opportunity or capacity to address everybody's requirements, and it's constantly said as a reason for why the individual with the necessities ought to quit having them or communicating them. It's an inconceivably broken family framework. I'm not stressed over Truly. It seems to be David and Christine basically remember her. However, his most recent case about Robin Earthy Colored's youngsters has left fans incredulous. In a new episode, Kody demanded that Robin's children have all-out freedom of thought with regards to pursuing decisions about their lives. Nonetheless, numerous watchers aren't getting it, calling attention to designs that propose in any case. Fans contend that Robin's kids give off an impression of being intensely affected by both Kody and their mom, bringing up issues about the genuine degree of autonomy they really have. Kody's case, they have complete opportunity. During conversation about nurturing and relational peculiarities, Kody offered a striking expression with respect to Robin's youngsters, Aurora, Brianna, and Dayton. As per Kody, these youngsters are allowed to go with their own decisions, seek after their own ways, and are not exposed to any excessive strain. I let them choose for themselves, Kody said without hesitation. They have absolute choice. They can pick what they maintain that should do throughout everyday life, where they need to be and who they need to be. While this could sound ideal on a superficial level, fans promptly disagreed with his statement, contending that the truth of the earthy-colored family recounts an alternate story. Fans clash, their influence quite a bit by numerous Sister Spouses watchers took to virtual entertainment to communicate their questions about Kody's explanation. Fans have long theorized that Robin keeps up with tight command over her kids' choices, with Kody going about as a master of her desires as opposed to a nonpartisan figure. One fan tweeted, "Assuming Robin's children have such a lot of unrestrained choice, for what reason do they generally appear to follow precisely exact things she needs? They don't appear to have outside impacts. Another Reddit client stated, "You can't perceive me that those children aren't being raised to be totally faithful to Kody and Robin. They scarcely collaborate with the remainder of the earthy-colored family." Pundits likewise call attention to that Robin's youngsters have generally stayed under the defensive air pocket of their mom, with restricted public freedom contrasted with the other earthy-colored kids. Not at all like Christine and Janelle's youngsters, who have freely shared their battles and wins. Robin's children remain generally quiet, driving fans to address how much independence they really have. The proof: examples that propose in any case. A few fans have highlighted explicit episodes that appear to go against Kody's case. One significant mark of conversation is the way intently Dayton, Robin's oldest child, has stayed attached to his mom's family. Not at all like a portion of the other earthy-colored kids who have branched out all alone, Dayton has kept on living with Robin and Kody, with little sign of striking out freely. Also, the conversation encompassing Aurora's submersion, which many fans accept was vigorously impacted by Robin, further recommends that her kids may not be just about as free as Kody claims. "Obviously Robin is the one going with these decisions," one watcher remarked. "She's the most controlling spouse and Kody generally concedes to her. A family separated. How other earthy-colored youngsters vary." Another motivation behind why fans have some misgivings of Kody's case is that his different youngsters, especially those from his relationships with Christine and Janelle, have been significantly more blunt about their battles and contrasts with their dad. A significant number of them have censured Kody's bias toward Robin and her children, getting down on the conspicuous difference by the way he treats them versus how he communicates with his different kids. For instance, Post and Gabriel Brown, Janelle's children, have straightforwardly voiced their dissatisfactions with Kody, uncovering the stressed relationship they presently have with their dad. They, alongside a few of Christine's youngsters, have picked ways that frequently conflict with Kody's desires, validating that freedom exists inside different parts of the family. This further fills the contention that Robin's youngsters are undeniably more protected and directed by Kody and Robin's convictions than their kin. Last contemplations. Are Robin's children really autonomous? The discussion about whether Robin's youngsters really have unrestrained choice remaining parts an intriguing issue among sister spouses fans. While Kody demands that they're allowed to go with their own decisions, the ways of behaving and designs saw by watchers propose in any case. From their proceeded with dependability to Robin's family to the absence of public freedom contrasted with their kin, many accept that Robin's children are being raised inside a controlled climate. Fans will without a doubt keep on taking apart every collaboration and choice including Robin's youngsters, particularly as the earthy-colored family show unfurls in forthcoming episodes. Whether Kody and Robin address these cases is not yet clear, yet one thing is sure. Fans aren't persuaded that Robin's children are pretty much as free as Kody claims they are. As one Twitter client suitably put it, Kody can express what he might be thinking, yet the focal point of show. This time thanks to disclosures from another creation group dealing with the long-running Tender Loving Care series. Fans have hypothesized for a really long time about Kody's real essence in the background, and as per insiders, the new group is revealing insight into a portion of his most stunning ways of behaving and sketchy activities. In the background, what the creation group is uncovering. A change in the sister spouses creation group has prompted surprising breaks about what truly goes on when the cameras aren't rolling. As per various sources, the past creation group was undeniably more obliging to Kody, frequently altering films such that depicted him in a better light. In any case, the new group seems to have no such dedication, with insiders asserting they are more able to uncover the truth of Kody's way of behaving. Fans who have been watching the show intently have previously seen unpretentious contrasts in how scenes are altered, with less exertion being made to safeguard Kody's picture. The depiction of his connections, especially his cooperations with his leftover spouse, Robin Brown, has been progressively examined. The new film purportedly features minutes where Kody's emotion rages out of control, as well as his evident lack of interest to the feelings of his other relatives. Unfiltered Kody. His genuine nature show? The change underway has agreed, with an expanded eagerness to feature Kody's logical inconsistencies. For a really long time, Kody has demanded that he treats every one of his spouses similarly, yet late seasons have made plainly Robin is his undisputed number one. Presently, sources guarantee that the new creation group isn't avoiding showing his preference out and out. One insider made sense of, the new group isn't safeguarding Kody the manner in which the bygone one did. They're showing precisely the amount he focuses on Robin over every other person. This shift has filled considerably more fan reaction, as watchers have long blamed Kody for disregarding his different spouses and youngsters. Creation Group's job in uncovering family strains. While long-term sister spouses fans have consistently associated that much with the family strain was stowed away from watchers, the new Creation Group is apparently uncovering these struggles. Late episodes have underlined the developing split among Kody and his grown-up kids, especially those from his relationships with Christine and Janelle. In contrast to past seasons, where such struggles were minimized, fresher episodes are including unfiltered snapshots of Kody's contemptuousness and hesitance to repair connections. One stunning second from a new episode showed Kody through declining to recognize Gabriel and Post's battles, notwithstanding their rehashed endeavors to connect with him. Fans ejected via virtual entertainment, getting down on his absence of compassion. The way that the show is at last showing Kody for who he truly is demonstrates that the new Creation Group hasn't arrived to cover for him any longer, one watcher composed on Twitter. Will Kody retaliate? With his picture now under more prominent investigation than at any other time, many are contemplating whether Kody will endeavor to recapture command over how he is depicted on the show. A few fans accept he might try and decline to keep recording in the event that the Creation Group doesn't line up with his favored story. Others guess that he will attempt to move fault, blaming the show for controlling the recording to make him look terrible. Notwithstanding, considering how much crude and unfiltered content has been broadcasted as of late, it appears to be progressively hard for Kody to deny his activities. Notwithstanding all of this, tender loving care still can't seem to offer an authority expression with respect to the progressions underway. In any case, one thing is sure. Fans are more drawn in than any other time in recent memory, anxious to perceive the amount more will be uncovered about Kody's actual character. Last considerations. Another period for sister spouses. The appearance of another Creation Group denotes a huge defining moment for sister spouses. Regardless of whether purposeful, the show is adopting a substantially less lenient strategy to Kody's way of behaving, permitting watchers to shape their own decisions without over-the-top altering to mellow his picture. For long-term watchers who have followed the Browns' excursion, this recently discovered straightforwardness is a much-needed development. As one Reddit client put it, at long last, they're not glossing over Kody's activities any longer. This is the genuine him, and it's no time like the present the world sees it. With additional episodes to come, fans are anxiously standing by to see exactly the amount more the Creation Group will uncover, and whether Kody will actually want to deal with the outcomes of being genuinely uncovered.